Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now here's Oladipo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Hunter. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
So many terrific guards, B.A. You're exactly right. I mean, and they are a delight to watch. I mean, when you see guys that have handles that are tight, can shoot it off the dribble, drive it, finish with both hands, make the deep three. I mean, that's what makes all-star voting at the position so hard these days.
Now here's George. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Not much you can do against Paul George on the drive. I mean, he's got great length and he knows how to use it, and he gets exactly where he wants to.
Here's Hunter. No good on the three. About a minute into this first quarter. George's shot is off. Here are the Thunder with the ball. From deep three-point range. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Here he goes. And the jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Oladipo outside. Outside Hunter. From downtown. Bol grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Porter. The shot won't fall. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Pass to Maker. Oladipo with the ball. Fires for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Hunter. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hunter's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
Hey, what a bubble performance it was for Jamal Murray. I mean, B.A., in the playoffs, he was unstoppable. He showed he can be a top-tier scoring threat for sure.
Denver in the lead. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Time and time again in those playoffs, Murray was hitting huge shots, Grant.
Hey, B.A., when the team had their backs against the wall, Murray would step up. I mean, he could just answer other star players shot for shot. Murray showed me that he is a star with his play in the playoffs.
Now here's Porter. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Reddish. The 3-ball. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets on offense. Here's George. And the jam by George.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Hunter. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Gordon attacking. And Gordon with the big finish.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's Murray. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Right side Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
It's stolen. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Tries again. Gordon. No luck on that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Left side Fultz. Knocked away. Here's Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Najee, good. And that ties it up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, we've talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
From behind the arc. Porter's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Fultz. Yes, it's good. Fultz has got his first basket. Grant, you played 19 years in the NBA, but you had some serious injuries in your career as well. What extent has modern medicine enabled players to extend their careers, you think?
B.A., where was this modern medicine 20 years ago? Would have made my life a whole lot easier, but you were so spot on. Today, there's such an emphasis on taking care of players, making sure they recover. There's a sophistication with the training staffs and the sports science applied to it. And so now these players are coming into the league at a younger age and are being able to extend their careers for a lengthy time. And so I'm all for it. I love the idea of resting guys. I think big picture, protecting players and their livelihood is in their best interest, and it's a good thing.
Second chance shot. Driving in. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Pass to Najee. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. George, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
You know, it's amazing what a change of scenery can do for a player, what a difference it can make. Markelle Fultz getting a chance last season to restart his career a bit, and he made the most of it and had a very productive season.
And with Fultz, if you ignore his draft position, you like what you see, Clark.
Well, I couldn't say it any better, B.A. You know, sometimes the number next to your name in the draft can be a blessing or a curse, and in Markelle's case, it certainly has been a heavy weight being that #1 overall pick. But you take a look at what he does objectively last season, he was dynamic and looked great.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the #2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve startup. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Morris. Bogdanovich on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The offensive rebound. Roby. Pass to Reddish. And that misses. That would have put him up. The drive by Porter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why he was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
Here's Roby. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Morris, left side. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Oladipo. Outside Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. Denver in the lead. On the wing, Green. Bogdanovich down low. The kick out to Morris. For 3. The Thunder with the rebound. About a minute played here in the second half. Hunter can't get it to go. And here's Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to McGee. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Reddish. He's got 5. Here's Hunter. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 18 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Drops in the three. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Hunter. The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Morris down low. Picked it out of midair. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Morris outside. Here's Millsap. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Well, even though he's on the back nine of what's been a heck of a career, Paul Millsap still getting it done, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to admire his consistency. 15 years in the game, he's a guy who could still go out and get you 20 points. And last season, the most efficient scoring of his career.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Grant, of the big men out there, who do you think does the best job of defending both at the rim and on the perimeter?
Well, BA, it's incredible how the game has changed and evolved. And bigs must do both. They must be mobile on the perimeter and, of course, able to be great rim protectors. There's a lot that come to mind. Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. But I have to go with the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. There's a reason they call him the Greek Freak, and he is so good on the defensive end.
George with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Baisley. Hunter on the wing. Launches it. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hunter's got 24.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now George. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bull. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Hunter. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now Murray. He has 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's Hunter. .36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's George. Deflected. Pass to Baisley. Puts up a three. The rebound by Murray. George with it. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. George has got 15.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Thunder's ball. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to George. Now Porter. Fires the three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
The three from Okoro. Denver in the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's George. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Najee, good.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Outside Porter. Pass to Bowl. Got a piece of it. Here's Najee. Crowder outside. Fultz into the lane. Back to Crowder. Left side Fultz. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way to tie it up. Fultz can't get it to go.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Oklahoma City trailing. Takes it inside. Here's Stanley. Oh, George with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Nuggets with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To take the lead. Stolen. Gordon with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Porter. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hunter.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Porter. Maker with a rebound. Pass to Reddish. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Beyond the arc. Out to Gordon. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
So it's Denver now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Outside Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Hunter, good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And it's blocked.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Lets it go from deep. Bull grabs the board. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to George. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So the Nuggets win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Right on the truth.